Jaime, Brienne and Cleos stop at the Inn of the Kneeling Man to eat. The innkeep mentions the Lightning Lord, and we learn that Lord Beric and Thoros are still together raiding the Riverlands. The innkeep recommends they abandon their skiff and ride for King's Landing. Brienne buys the inn's horses for 3 gold and their skiff, getting robbed blind according to Jaime. The husband of the innkeeper recommends they follow a specific path to avoid outlaws, and they ride off. Jaime is impressed that Brienne takes the opposite path, realising that they might have been set up. That night, Jaime reminisces of how he became a Kingsguard. His sister was brought to court by Tywin, who was Hand at the time. He hoped to wed her to Prince Viserys. Jaime was squiring for Sumner Crakehall, and was knighted by Arthur Dayne during the battle against the Kingswood Brotherhood. Cersei later informed him that their father meant to wed him to Lysa Arryn, and she told him that if he took the White Cloak, they could be together in King's Landing. They did it behind their father's back, and Tywin could not object to King Aerys's wishes. Tywin then resigned as Hand and took Cersei back to Casterly Rock, unknowingly ruining their plan, for Jaime was now stuck in King's Landing as a sworn brother of the Kingsguard. Years later, when Aerys made the mistake of admitting Tywin's army, the Mad King called for the former Hand's head. Alone in the throne room, Aerys had one final plan. But Jaime arrived in his golden armour, the blood of Lord Rossart on his blade, and killed the king. Jaime had hoped to slip out unnoticed, but his father's men entered the throne room, and they thought Jaime meant to give the throne to his father, but Jaime told them he didn't care who was proclaimed king. He was waiting on the Iron Throne to see who would come to claim the kingdom, but it was Eddard Stark who found him there. Eddard said nothing, but he saw the blood of the king Jaime had sworn to protect on Jaime's hands. If only his father's men hadn't found him standing over Aerys's body.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.